pray because it gives me purpose. I wear these locks because they bring me unity. I wear this tattoo because it's all about family. I wear this helmet because I believe in contact. I only wear what I believe in.
Hey, it's the Booster, Bobby Leach, SouthwestSportsNet.com. The Lockport Porters opened their season on the road Friday night at Downers Grove North and found out in short order there's a hole in their cup this season as the Trojans used a vicious running attack that mowed through the Porter defense in a methodical 27-7 win. Senior back Kyle Lido used 10 carries to rack up 105 yards for North on the ground as they pounded the ball inside, racking up nearly 325 yards to Lockport's lowly 133 yards of total offense. This is the first time in a decade that Lockport dropped their season opener, which could spell disaster for the Porters, who may be in the toughest conference in the state. Every win counts when you're trying to make the playoffs, and if Lockport can't find a way to stop the run in the Southwest Suburban Blue, this could be a very long season for the Porter faithful. For North, the win could be just what they needed to get back into the playoffs and back to their former glory. Lockport will travel to Plainfield North next week, while the Trojans will try to keep the train rolling at Morton.
Oh, let me get you out of the light, sorry. You guys had a great game this year. For your first game, how does it feel to win your first game this year?
We haven't won a first game in quite some time, so not till I am ecstatic. Our kids played very hard on both sides of the ball. Our kicking game was good. It was a complete football game.
Okay. Would you say you had a star come out? Or
you know, I don't think one person shined. I think everybody did their role. Kyle Leto scored 2 touchdowns, but our sophomore quarterback led the offense. Our offensive line played full speed, so on that side of the ball, it was a team effort. Defensive side, we looked like we were swarming, which was good.
Do you see anything you might need to change up for your next game, or do you think you guys are doing great enough?
Too early to tell you that. I'm going to go home, watch some film, talk to my wife. She'll watch some film, and we'll decide.
Oh, you get your wife involved? That's sweet. Well, good luck with the rest of the year. One last question. Was the one thing you're installing in your boys this year, was the one thing you want them to remember?
No excuses, no regrets. My player of the game is Ryan Dalton. He came to play. He stepped in as our starting quarterback today and showed a competitive edge that I haven't seen out of him. And that last drive that he put together, is something to be treasured, because he lowered his boom on a couple kids trying to make tackles. That touchdown pass, just fantastic. He moved around, was able to buy himself some time, give our receivers an opportunity, threw the ball and did what he was supposed to do. So, yeah, Ryan Dalton.
Well, then I got to grab him for a picture.
That's fine. He is definitely my player of the game.
Okay. Well, like you said, he obviously had a touchdown pass at the end, scrambling around, getting a first down on the 4th and 15 or whatever it was.
Yes.
And like I said, lowering his body, and you think that he just got more confidence as the game went on?
I think so. Again, it was the competitiveness that he showed there at the end. You know, it was more of a refuse to lose. Hey, we're going to take this ball down the field and score a touchdown. We're not getting shut out. So, yeah, he really showed me something there in that last drive.
Obviously, though, couldn't stop him to start the game. I mean, that was the problem.
I think we tried to do too much defensively, and it actually took us out of our game plan. We thought that we could put a little bit of pressure on them, and their quarterback did a fantastic job of running their offense. But they controlled the line of scrimmage throughout the entire first half. We just played regular football the second half, and did things that the kids were a little bit more used to. But by just slowing it down as far as our end defensively, I thought we played a much better second half. but we gave them too much the first half.
Right. Well, you got to kind of go back to the drawing board as far as that goes. But,
Oh, no doubt about that.
And I guess what do you kind of say about that? Obviously, like you said, you got to build. You can build on the offense at the end.
It still starts with what happens up front. And Downers North tonight, they controlled the line of scrimmage both offensively and defensively. We didn't get anything going offensively, and it seemed like when we did get a nice play or two, then all of a sudden we were in a third and long situation, which we didn't want to be in after making a couple of nice plays. Again, it just didn't sustain anything offensively. Right. It really hurt us. And then defensively, we had guys in position to make plays, but they just didn't make plays. I felt like we were there, but we just didn't make plays that first half especially. So.
Yeah, exactly. You had opportunities. You had a couple of long situations.
Yes, we did. And not only that, but guys missed tackles. And, you know, that's one of the things that we try to pride ourselves on is tackling. And we just had way too many missed tackles in that first half. So, we learned some things tonight. I think we learned that if we're going to be a good football team, that we got to toughen ourselves up because we played very soft in the first half. And, you know, you can't play soft at the varsity level. You got to be able to play hard-nosed football the whole time.
Well, that's it, exactly. Well, you got a lot of new people.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
All right. I just got to let you go here, but I got to grab Brian before we go. So.
Okay.
All right, Dad. Thanks.
What's the one thing you're going to be installing into your boys this year?
The one thing that we're going to install into our guys is an attitude to have pride in what they do. This group of kids, right now, we haven't developed any leadership. And once we get some leadership, I think we'll be okay. We've got the personnel that can actually play, but we need somebody to step forward as a leader, and we haven't had that yet. So that's what I'm going to try and force into the team.
Okay. Good luck for the rest of
It's been a production of SouthwestSportsNest.com, home of the playmakers and game changers. Remember, do your best. Get on the nest.